My name is Cory Yancer. This is Yancer Woodworks. This is my son Dalton. I specialize in cornhole boards. I ended up buying a CNC machine and making signs, custom. I really specialize in personalized items, anything personal, anything you can think of, I can probably try to make it up. Yeah, anywhere from coin displays, charcuterie boards, Sasquatch flags, shot glass displays. I would say the shot glass display was the hardest. This was always a dream of mine. Ever since I joined the military 18 years ago, I started collecting shot glasses and I could not find anything that could hold 50 shot glasses. So I came up with this, finally matted out the details, and I'd say the hardest part is shipping, honestly. Because I ship those all over the country and they are hard to ship in one piece, that's for sure. I would say my commitment to trying to make your dreams or your vision like a reality. I've spent weeks with customers trying to go back and forth in the programming, getting perfectly what they want, and in the end, if they don't like what I showed them, then we part ways. There's no cost. That's all there is. And I'd say honesty as well. I have fair prices. I'm not making a killing here. This is more of a hobby of mine. Maybe one day when I retire, it could get bigger, but we'll see when the time comes. My grandfather has always done woodworking, so it's always been an interest of mine. And I always wanted to do something that kept me home with the boys growing up, and they could help me out. And 2 years ago is when I actually started the business, not knowing I was going to, but I made a couple cornhole boards and I put them on Marketplace and they sold almost instantly. So I said, all right, well, that was fun. Let's make a few more. And then it just went, I sold almost 150 cornhole boards the first year. And after all that, I decided, all right, well, I'll just continue on making other things. And I like being close to home where I'm not away. The boys can help me out and they help me out all the time. And we have fun with it. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm in the military. I've been in 18 years. That's my full-time job. So this is just a part-time side gig for me, more of a hobby. But in 12 to 13 years, I will retire, hopefully. And at that time, we'll see how the business is and potentially even get like a brick and mortar building and grow from there. And that could be my retirement plan. So the goal right now is just to keep building my clientele and just keep having fun with it. And maybe one day the boys, when they get old enough, they can start, actually working for me and maybe take it over if they have interest in it. I want to keep going back to this because there's nothing else like it. If you go on Etsy and type in shot glass display, there are a few out there that are close to it, but there's nothing similar to like where it's the exact shape of the US and it can hold 50 shot glasses, one for every state. So I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of my cornhole boards too. I've really come a long way from the first set that I've made. Like I make professional cornhole boards for a very good price, under $300. And professional cornhole boards can go anywhere from like $300 to $500. So I'm not making a whole lot of money on the cornhole boards, but they're fun to make. So honestly, I get my inspiration just from Google and Etsy. Like I go on there and look for ideas. I try to find things that, like cutting boards. Everyone's making cutting boards. So I kind of stray away from just making cutting boards. So like a piece like this is actually like a charcuterie board. I can put epoxy in here and I can customize it however you want. And then we actually use this as a family. It's a cheese tray, meat tray, whatever you want to do. And it just works out perfect for the family and big gatherings. Like the challenge coin display, being in the military, it's something that I know a lot of people want. So I just made up a flag with a couple shelves and that can hold quite a few as well. Probably the balance between having a family, a full-time job, and trying to run a business all at once, it's a lot. My business is in my home, so half of it's downstairs and the other half's in the garage. As much as I can, I try to have the boys with me, helping me out, or just playing alongside of me. My wood shop downstairs is a mess, toys everywhere, and that's just how it is. I try to balance it out as much as possible. I don't want to neglect them, because this is more of a hobby. I'm not trying to make a killing on this. Maybe one day when I retire, that's the plan, but not right now. I have a website, it's yancerwoodworks.com, and I also have a Facebook, Yancer Woodworks. Everything you see here it should be on there listed as with prices, shipping, and everything. And anything custom that you want, you can always reach out to me personally at my email, yancerwoodworks@gmail.com, or on Facebook, and we can go back and forth and get whatever you want made into reality. This is just something that I've always dreamt of. I always wanted to start a business. One piece of advice I can give to anybody out there that's wanting to do it is just do it. Like, you'll never know unless you try. And my first thought was, everyone's making cornhole boards. Why? I'm not going to make any money off of it. Well, I was wrong. I made a few, and now I sold a ton, and it just grew and grew and grew. You just have to have the motivation to step up and do it, and that's what I'm doing, and I'm having fun with it.